Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, January 12, 2023, and giving you our team picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comments section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. For our first parlay pick we have Philadelphia 76ers vs Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder, 18-23, go on the road to face the Philadelphia 76ers, 25-15, on Thursday at the Wells Fargo Center. The two teams played on December 31st, where the 76ers covered the -2.5 spread en route to winning 115-96, while the total went under 225. For the final regular season meeting between the two teams, the spread is set at Philadelphia -9 and the total at 234. The Philadelphia 76ers are obviously the better team and have the ability to blow the doors off, but this is a lot of points. The Oklahoma City Thunder are playing good ball over the last week, and they're a feisty team that competes. The Thunder have covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 games. They just recently dropped 150 points on the best team in the NBA, while missing their best player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In their last meeting, SGA only scored 14 points, he's averaging 30.8 points on the season. The Sixers' defense focuses on denying threes and avoiding free throws, but Oklahoma City focuses on driving and attacking the paint. They're ranked 12th in three-point attempts and 21st in free throw attempts, but 2nd in field goals attempted. Our team pick is Oklahoma City Thunder plus 9 points. The Thunder are on a good stretch of play, and their record against the spread so far this season, 25-16, is pretty incredible. Brooklyn Nets vs Boston Celtics. The Nets opened the season on a sour note and subsequently fired head coach Steve Nash and replaced him with Jacques Vaughn. Since then, they have vaulted to the top 3 in the East, holding a 27-13 record entering this contest with Boston. Unfortunately, Kevin Durant will not be available for the next 2 weeks, and the Nets will look to Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, and Nick Claxton to carry the team. Boston will be on the second leg of a back-to-back, and I expect the Nets to play up to the competition and come out hot after getting 2 days off. Boston has played well in the second game of back-to-back situations this season, but they are logging their 3rd game in 4 nights here. The Celtics have their work cut out for them here, especially if we see anyone's minutes limited or Smart sit out with his knee issue. Brooklyn has been cruising with 18 wins in their last 20 games heading into this game, though they are missing Durant. The Nets have the rest advantage in their favor, having not played since Sunday, while Boston will have played Monday and Wednesday ahead of this game. Our team pick is Brooklyn Nets plus 3.5 points. They have won 18 of their last 20 games, and Boston may opt to rest one of their star players playing 2 games in 2 nights. Toronto Raptors vs Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets are struggling in a big way this season, especially on the road. Entering this rematch with the Raptors, they have lost 16 of their last 20 road games. They are just 11-31 on the year and look headed for a dismal season. Defensively, they are a mess, giving up the 3rd most points per game and nearly 36% from 3-point land. Toronto, shockingly, is 5 games below the .500 mark with an 18-23 record. They are far better than their record indicates, and they will swallow up a weaker Hornets team for the 2nd night in a row. The Hornets will be shorthanded once again as Kelly Oubre Jr. and Gordon Hayward are both out, while the Raptors are still missing Otto Porter Jr. It's always tough to beat the same team twice in a row, but the Hornets have been one of the coldest teams in the league all season, and they've looked completely disinterested at times. Our team pick is Toronto Raptors minus 7.5 points. The spread is the exact same as last time out, but do not expect Fred VanVleet to shoot 3 for 10 and Scotty Barnes to only score 7 points. Both will bounce back in a big way, and Toronto will win and cover again. Miami Heat vs Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks, 27-14-11-9 away, will take on the Miami Heat, 22-20 12-9 home, at FTZ Arena in Miami, Florida. The Heat is coming off a win against the Oklahoma City Thunder and has won 3 of their last 5 games. The Bucks have won 4 of their last 5 games and are coming off a win against the Hawks. The Milwaukee Bucks may have issues on the road, and they're fresh off a game last night where they nearly blew a massive lead to the Hawks. However, the Heat is the most banged up team in the league and could very well be without Harrow, Lowry, Bam and others. Although Milwaukee is on a back-to-back, I like the Bucks in this matchup as Miami is banged up and missing key players. The Heat have a solid defense that can limit Antetokounmpo, but their offense is a major concern as Miami struggles to score points, which is a problem against the Bucks offense which has a ton of options and can use their secondary scoring. Milwaukee, meanwhile, is 21-17-2 against the spread, while Miami has been terrible against the spread as the Heat are 16-24-2 while at home, Miami is the worst in the league at 6-14-1. I expect the Bucks to be able to try and take Butler out of the game and force Miami to go to their secondary scorers. The Milwaukee Bucks have won 4 of their last 5 games and are coming off a win against the Hawks, where 2 players scored 20 or more points and 3 other players contributed with double-digit scoring. In addition, 3 Bucks players walked away with double-digit rebounds, including Antetokounmpo with 18 rebounds. This strong scoring and rebounding performance will carry over to Thursday's matchup. The Bucks' offense has been solid this season, averaging 112.4 points per game. Antetokounmpo has been a force again, averaging above 30 points per game, while also pulling down above 10 rebounds per game. With his dominance and his teammates' ability to step up and fill where they need to, whether that be scoring or on the boards, the Bucks will walk away with a win. Our team pick is Milwaukee Bucks +1 point. The Miami Heat roster is suffering from some injuries, so don't expect a ton from them. Los Angeles Lakers vs Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks, 23-19, 7-13 away, will head to Los Angeles, California to take on the Los Angeles Lakers, 19-22, 10-8 home, at Crypto.com Arena. The Mavericks have won 2 of their last 5 games, while the Lakers have won 4 of their last 5. This will be the second time these 2 teams have faced off this season, and Dallas leads the 4-game series 1-0. The Dallas Mavericks have an edge over the Lakers due to injuries on the Lakers roster. With the Lakers mostly relying on James to put points on the board, I am expecting the Mavericks to be able to slow him down, especially because they are entering with a healthy squad. With Doncic and Wood being dominant this season, I expect them to run down the Lakers just like they did in their last contest. Doncic scored 32 points on the Lakers, while Wood scored 30 points on them. With those 2 playing against an injury-infested Lakers roster, I expect them to earn their second win of the 4-game series. Although Dallas struggles on the road and is just 14-26-2 against the spread, which is last in the league, I still like them to win and cover the spread here. Los Angeles has a ton of key injuries, and it is shown as the Lakers' defense has taken a hit, which is a concern against a Doncic-led Mavericks. The lone time these 2 teams played was on Christmas Day, with the Mavericks winning 124-115. Since then, Dallas has been one of the better teams in the West, while the Lakers also struggle against the spread, which makes this game difficult. Our team pick is Dallas Mavericks -3 points. In addition, the Mavericks have one of the top defenses in the NBA this season, so watch for them to contain James and handle the less experienced players with more ease. Take the Mavericks. Portland Trail Blazers vs Cleveland Cavaliers. The 2022-23 NBA season goes on Thursday, January 12, with the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers in the cross-conference showdown at Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. These 2 foes wrap up their 2-game regular season set, and the Cavs shoot for their 4th consecutive SU and against the spread victory over the Trail Blazers. The Cavs are only 2-6-1 against the spread in their last 9 games overall, and 3-11-1 against the spread in their last 15 road contests. On the other side, the Trail Blazers are 2-8 against the spread in their previous 10 outings at any location. Portland has struggled a lot over the last few weeks, dropping 8 of its previous 10 contests, and I'm backing the Blazers to bounce back in this tough matchup. The Blazers will shoot the ball from downtown much better than they did against Orlando. As I've mentioned, the Cavs struggle to defend the 3-point line, and the Trail Blazers heavily lean on their 3-point shooting. Our team pick is the Portland Trail Blazers against the spread. Portland had done a solid job on the defensive side of the ball so far this season, and the Trail Blazers will protect the paint well if Jarrett Allen doesn't suit up.